Welcome to Forged in the Fires podcast with Fireman Rob. Being a fireman, father, veteran, husband, world record holder, and Ironman, he brings stories of experience to impact your life while challenging you to live it. What do you want from your life? Why do you want it? Are you willing to go through the challenges to get there? If you have the courage to take that first step, let this podcast be the catalyst to start your fire, while you bring the resilience to make it continue to burn. Our lives are made up of moments called right nows. So let's get started. Forged in the Fires podcast with your host, Fireman Rob, begins now.
Welcome back to Forged in the Fires podcast. I'm your host, Fireman Rob. We're talking about perspective this week, and this is one of those things that it's very hard to have right now as a good perspective because we don't know what is around the corner. We don't know what's going to happen next. And the question that I have for you is, when looking at challenges, do you see the outcomes as success or failure? And I think when I'm talking about that and the aspect of perspective is that challenges are going to come about in many different ways. They're going to be small challenges. There'll be big challenges. There'll be challenges that are outside of our control. And for you to understand what is the success or what is the failure of the challenge is critical, not only for your self-worth or your movement forward, or even for your understanding of what the challenge is. But it's so important for you to define it for yourself, because we have so many definitions of success and failure out in our communities now, out on our social medias, out in many different areas, that we fail to remember that we are motivated internally. External motivations come and go. External motivations can only take you so far. It is that internal motivation that will get you to that next level, to that level that you are destined to be on. So really have perspective on your life, have perspective on your success, your failures, and understand that growth comes from this understanding directly. Perspective can be damaging, but at the same time, if you have the right perspective, it can be rewarding. It's from the desk of Fireman Rob. I'm out.
Thanks for listening and supporting the Forged in the Fires podcast with Fireman Rob. Remember, don't forget to like and subscribe to this podcast, and please share this episode with a friend or family. To find out more about Fireman Rob or reach out about a question, go to www.firemanrob.com. Until next time, live your life forged in the fires.